Part 2.
We are now back.
Mm-hmm.
So you all have returned. You are at Lord Mavis's manor.
Okay.
It is getting on to the afternoon at this point, after the long hunting trip and so forth.
Yeah.
The lords are in Lord Mavis's kind of study, and they're all drinking.
Right.
You all join them. What would you all like to do? You all have some afternoon to do, and some nighttime activities. But you all are to be in the castle at first light.
Right.
I will get a glass of ale, but I would also make the comments of, boys, this is not over. It will be more.
No doubt.
You will see Goodall look at you with amusement and say, "Boy, I have seen many a beheading. The king is ruthless against his enemies. He will die in the morning."
He will die, but
No, we're not doubting that.
We're concerned about what Wastri's minions may hold.
You guys know this as the head of the snake, but we know this as the head of the Hydra. There were more.
Cut one off, two grow in its place.
Rivera will look at you and go, "You worry too much. The king is rightfully back on his throne."
Perhaps. I like to
make
think
sure
we're
it
just
stays
being
that way.
thorough.
You all have succeeded. We have succeeded. We have saved Greyhawk.
We will make sure it stays that way.
I sure hope you are right.
We shall defeat
But
the one
Batarn's
who...
over there muttering something random.
We shall defeat the one who washes trees.
Nice. Yeah.
Everyone will kind of stop and look at Chungus for a second, and then just go back to drinking.
Glockwork can definitely stand behind that. He gives Chungus a high hand slap.
But anyway, Jalu will excuse himself from the gathering and will head off to the chapel or shrine or whatever it was that prays to Istusa. Kind of seek guidance, seeing that we have successfully restored the true ruler of this kingdom. However, knowing Wastri and his trickery, I feel there may be still something more.
All right, so you arrive at the chapel and let out a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
You're unsure if your prayer has been heeded or will be answered. But
Right.
You do feel better.
Yes, that's all that matters.
Your feelings are no longer hurt.
Correct.
You have successfully climbed down off the cross, used the wood to build a bridge, and now you've finally gotten over it.
I know, right? Let's just hope the fates remain in our favor.
Alright, so you're off praying. Is anything anybody else would like to do?
Can Galactor commune with the spirits with his flexing and see if he can get in touch with any of his ancestors, or not ants, but you get what I'm saying. If he can get any enlightenment about the situation too.
Sure, you can try. Yeah, just roll me an athletics check. Yes, you use athletics to pray. Okay, so you pray, and you know you flex and you know your muscles flex really strong, but you aren't sure what message you're getting. You're getting something, but it's kind of garbled, basically. You get the phrase "flex strong, young one," and that is about all you can make out.
Nice. Is he young now?
comparatively speaking, I think, ain't you?
Yeah, because I mean, orcs don't live to be very old. I think he's about 24.
Oh, okay. All right. Where'd it go?
Do you get anything in your enlightenment there, Jalu?
Probably not, unless I get asked to make a roll. But I didn't, so.
Like I said, you gave your prayer.
Yep.
It went out. You feel better, but you aren't sure if it was been heard or been heeded.
Yeah, well, Jolly
But-
trusts enough in the fates, anyways.
But by the way, orcs age faster and rarely live to be anything over 75.
Right. So, 25, I'll probably look like I'm in my 30s or so.
Third of a way through your life.
Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
Nothing of particular note, just usual routine type stuff.
Can't really
Yeah.
think of anything to do because I don't think there's much place for Barton to go skulking around to go stealing things.
I'm surprised he hasn't already done that.
Alrighty then. So you all pass into the night and
Alright.
rest. And before sun is up, you all are awake. You're prepared to make your way to the castle.
Indeed. I suppose we go to the castle.
Alright. So you all begin riding to the castle. Lord Mavis is with you. You notice some other nobles riding into the castle very early.
Mm-hmm. Same nobles we were hunting with?
Not all.
No.
Some, but not all.
Okay.
So word has gotten out about this.
You get the impression that that others have come.
Right.
Do any of them look to have ill intent?
Not that you can see. They're all dressed to the nines. They're all fancy dressed. They have been
Right.
called to the court, apparently. You suspect.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fine.
Just checking.
All right, so you all come riding in.
Mhm.
You all are escorted into what amounts to the throne room. It's a rather large room, rectangular in shape, with two thrones sitting at its head. Two large purple carpets drape the floor, and on each side are two large sets of kind of amphitheater style seating. There are two statues at the head, with a whip from each one of them, and they basically kind of sit and make an archway above the thrones. Sitting at the head, sitting in his throne, is the king, decked in his royal attire, flanked by guards. You see him flanked by a set of guards. There are other guards around the room, as you all have seen in the past.
Right.
He is much more clean and in his royal attire, his golden attire. It seems to be some semblance of armor, overlaid with a kind of a I don't know what to call it exactly. Like a tabard, I guess, maybe, but that's not really
Right.
quite what it is. I guess we'll call it a tabard, but it's a little more elegant than that.
Right.
You see several nobles around the amphitheater as you come walking in. And you all are kind of ushered into a set of seats along the bottom row.
All right. Front row seats.
Oh, we're not front. Oh, are we get front or back?
Y'all are kind of like down the front, like, so they're empathizers. You get the front, basically, what amounts to front row seats, but essentially it's just kind of on the ground, on the first row, basically.
Gotcha.
You are sitting to the left-hand side of the king.
Oh, okay.
The king looks at it kind of to his left. It's so you know, everybody's talking and stuff like that, and there is a window directly behind the king.
Is it stained glass?
Never know.
No, it's just a standard. It's a standard window on the bottom, and then has an arched stained glass at the top. My apologies.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
What is it depicting? Or is it just like nice?
It's a rose, kind of almost. It's like a rose, but it's like a rainbow, almost in color. Like it's depicting all the colors. And as you notice, the sun has just started to put a beam of light dead center in the middle of the room. And you hear... And with that, the entire room goes silent. And you see the king stand up, his chest broad and out. And he goes, "Bring in the accused." And with that, you see two guards manhandling, drag in what appears to be the false king. His eyes covered, his mouth gagged, his hands bound behind him. You see him being dragged slowly in. He's not really fighting, but he's walking slow. Obviously, he can't see. And they sent him right at the front edge of the purse. You have noticed that there is a small round stone about stomach height in front of where the false king is sitting or standing.
Okay.
You see the guards remove his hood, remove his blindfold and his gag. And you see the king stand and go, "You stand here accused of high treason. You impersonated myself. This crime will not go unpunished. What say you?" You see the false king will speak up. "I am the true king. You are impersonating me. Anyone here can attest to that? They've seen me stand before that balcony and speak." And you see him kind of motion towards a doorway that you suspect leads out to the balcony. He said, "Look at me. I am the true king." And you hear the numbers kind of, or quietly kind of, you almost hear a couple of them kind of murmuring to themselves. But then you see the real king kind of pull out his sword and kind of sit there as he stands. He goes, "This treachery will not go unpunished. I, as rightful king of Greyhawk, command you to die." And you see him walk slowly down the steps that lead from his throne.
Are we gonna do anything about this, guys? Are we just gonna let him kill this guy before we find out what Wastri's end goal is with all this?
Can Galactor make a very loud cough and see if the king notices?
Sure, you can try.
Galactor now coughs as if he smokes 3 packs a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the king even look?
The king kind of looks over, like you can see him kind of glance his eyes over there, but he doesn't seem to
And-
care. And you see him walk up, and you say him, now kneel. And you see the guards kind of shove the man down to his knees and push his head down to the rock. He goes, I, High King of Gondor. Greyhawk.
Gondor.
What is this? Lord of the Rings now? Jesus.
Wrong fantasy. I, High King of Greyhawk, defender of man, and rightful ruler, have sentenced you, the impostor, to death by beheading. Do you have any final words? And you see him kind of turn up at them, and then he kind of turns and looks at you and goes, Wastri will win in the end. You all know this. And you see the king draw back his sword and with one swoop, one foul, strong strike, and off goes his head. And it rolls down along the floor.
So I guess we don't get to interrogate him.
And the king returns back to his seat. And you see everybody else kind of starting their talking.
Wait a minute. I whispered to Ellie, do you speak with the dead?
I can. I think. Yes. I had to double
How
check.
recently dead do they have to be?
A little over a week.
Well,
I think we meet that
so the fresher
criteria.
the better.
Wait, does
Yeah,
that
pretty
actually
sure we
work?
do.
Is that what it actually says?
Yeah.
I have never paid attention to that.
Pretty cool.
I do think they have to be willing to talk to us, but
Yeah, so why not?
They can tell you no more than they know in life, and they don't have to answer anything.
Yeah.
right.
Especially you just give them life for a minute.
I suppose it's not even 10 days. I misheard that. I just looked for a time duration. It fails if you've used it within the last 10 days, but otherwise it doesn't specify any limitation.
Huh.
Basically, the creature has to be able to speak, though. Like, his mouth can't be, like, rotted off and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we just need the head.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. So you see the king walk back up and stand at his throne. Stand there, his sword planted on the ground. He goes, These have been the rulings of the Grand King. At that moment, you hear a blood-curdling laugh.
Is it the
Oh,
head?
for fuck's
You
sake.
hear, ha, 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 ha. Did you think you could defeat me so easily? Such foolishness. Such arrogance. At that moment, you see the body begin to levitate.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck,
And
man.
Jalu will jump up into the thing from a seat.
You see one of the guards goes, defend the king, and you see 4 guards step in front of the king. And as they sit there, they raise their shields, and the king, you see him draw up his sword. And at that moment, in almost a blistering flash of almost, you can't even imagine how fast, the 4 guards fly across the room, and with the sound of crunching metal and breaking bones, shatter into the wall beside the seats that you are sitting on. Their bodies lie crumpled and flattened into the floor, against the floor, blood pooling out and seeping out of the caps in their armor. You can see a bright red hand and arm, massive by comparison, starting from the shoulder socket where the false king's arm had been. And then almost immeasurably, you see the king begin to... his body begins to kind of distort and bend. You can hear bones snapping and tendons ripping.
Oh.
And then almost in like an explosion, his body flies apart into a million pieces. Blood and little, almost like confetti, comes flying apart. And standing before you... One moment.
Is Lord Dagon?
Oh shit.
Close!
Joy.
When the splatter effects happen, can I cast Mage Armor to keep from getting bloody?
Let me see if I can find this. I am my creatures on. Damn you.
Can you believe we saved Patrick Sword for this?
Look up. Probably about like right here, so.
You all see that.
Hang on. Don't see it yet.
Oh, Jesus. Horrifying.
A Nephashine, is that the pig thingy?
It is this giant multi...
I don't
like,
see.
it's basically like a... Yeah, it looks like that.
I don't have any pictures.
Where is it?
Yeah, I don't have
It's in...
any.
It's in... Oh, hang on.
I got it on my
Shit.
screen.
Oh,
Here
no,
it
I see it.
It should be in your chat window.
It's just loading.
Yeah.
Oh, I see
That
it.
is horrifying.
Pop up.
Hmm. That is a thing.
Those wings couldn't possibly lift that.
They're demonic wings, dude, so...
Magic.
And you hear, like, let out this blood-curdling roar. He goes, I am free of that infernal body. Now I will destroy you all.
I do have a
Whoa.
quick question. Do we see a little kid in a green tunic anywhere in here?
No?
The hero of time has not yet been found.
Right?
Ganon has
Damn.
returned.
Why do you think Istus has seen us through time?
Oh, wait, I just realized I'm green. I have a sword.
Oh god.
Fulfill your
Do
destiny.
you have the Master Sword though?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, you give it back to the
Goron
king.
sword?
Damn it. Alright, well. I mean, we're attacking, right? I mean,
That's
Joe
my
is
plan,
attacking.
yes.
He's already getting in there.
Unequivocally.
I guess roll initiative, huh? Or said 1 second.
Gloster
so-
will not attack. His first action will be cast Mage Armor.
Alright,
Yes,
well,
I
I
need
mean,
you all
that's-
to roll initiative.
Boop, 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 boop.
As you look around, the nobles are in stunned silence and fear.
Mhm.
How we looking? All right, Ellie.
So is there any time prior to combat start? Like when he's doing his, after he explodes, when he's monologuing or anything?
Well, he was monologuing while he was exploding.
Right,
Basically,
right.
like he did the little monologue thing after his head was gone, but he was floating, and then he slammed the guys across the heads, and then he said, "I am free." Yeah. Not a whole lot of time. Maybe a second or two. What was you trying to do?
If there's even a single round to spare while he's doing
Didn't
all
sound
of
like a
that.
single round, but
Not really. No.
Hmm.
I mean, you are up. It is your turn to combat.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid using it on prep stuff.
Trust me, I understand, but I'm gonna have to do it. 'Cause I'm gonna have to burn one just for my mage armor.
Alright,
Use transforming.
well, I guess round one, I'm going to activate Radiant Soul
Nice.
as, like, golden glowing incorporeal wings come out of her back and her eyes begin glowing with the divine energy. As I'm assuming she's getting up and preparing her, like getting her weapons out and whatnot, and saying a prayer to Weejoss. I don't think I have anything else I can stack with that as a bonus. So, just double checking my cantrips. No, none of these are bonus. So I believe that's going to be it for me.
As your wings flare out, you will hear one of the nobles behind you speaking to one beside him. And almost very because, can you transform too? Can you transform too? Batoran, you now have a giant monster, pig monster in front of you, and you have a giant floaty gold angel beside you.
Well, Bartoran takes stock of all this. Sighs, says, God fucking damn it. And I'm going to use 2 uses of the vial, like the poison vials I previously crafted on my weapons.
Okay.
So, and does that take my? I assume that's a full action. That's it.
Yeah, you used a bonus action to do each one, so basically you burned a full action. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So
you can still
both my
move,
weapons.
but
Yeah,
you basically
I will
took
move.
a couple.
I'll move up here next to Xiaolu. Just look, not like turn to face, like yeah, like let's do this shit. And end my turn.
All right. You see the king raise his sword. It says, "Stand, men, now! Stand with me!" And you will see him charge forward.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ. Going ham.
I'm afraid of no fucker.
By the way, he needs to be bigger. There we go. And you'll see him attack. And he will attack with his greatsword. And he'll hit. For 23 damage.
Just don't mind me. Totally not reading into the damage rolls here.
Yep, same.
I mean, we're good here, right? We can just head out. I think he's got this.
I will remind you, you are not in his mind anymore. The the guard to the king's left will come running in, his sword drawn, and he will try and stick the pig. No, be a little bigger. But he's unable to pierce the pig's hide. The Nephryn, Nephelnish, how do you pronounce it? You will see him laugh. Okay.
He laughs for 11.
Laugh for. There you go.
4. Okay. Okay.
Oh no.
I love
It's
my
concerning at all.
Right? That's not concerning at all. Everything's fine. We're fine.
Yep, we're cool.
We're all fine here now.
Yeah, we're
Thank
good.
you. How are you?
Alright, how many? Reroll that. Let's do. Okay. You see him almost kind of his hands begin to glow, and you see him rise his hands straight up, and beside him appears 2 rocks.
Damn it, birds.
Fucking birds.
What is this?
Don't you know the bird is the word?
Where is the other one?
Everybody knows the bird is the word.
And, oh, I have one too many. There we go. The 2 rocks. They out of almost like demonic fire and smoke, you see 2 birds, 2 giant rocks standing there.
They're pretty basic bitch demons.
Okay, I don't see them on my screen.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Oh, there they go. Oh, Jesus. Birds.
The first one, that will. And is there anything else he can do?
Are those from the Dark Crystal?
Sure.
Right.
So the first rock will turn and will snap at Jalu. Miss, and then it will attack with its talon.
Can I use my reaction, expend the superior dice to make a melee weapon attack?
To do a riposte? Yes, sure.
Yeah, riposte. Yes. All right.
Riposte. So you dodge out of the way of its beak and you stab at it with your staff.
Yeah, basically. So let's see.
Go for it. I need a bigger screen, damn it. I want my... Like, I don't have enough room for the map and my combat tracker and everything else.
You and me both.
Well,
Well,
you didn't target it, but I can tell you that an 8 does not hit it.
I missed anyways. Yeah.
Yes, and then it will scratch at you with its talon. And it will miss with that. The second rock will attack the king. And it will miss. And it will scratch it with its talons. And it will miss. Alright. Galactor, you're up.
Well, buffing time is at shorthand. Galactor will slap his hand together to twin a haste onto our friend Chungus and Jalu.
All right.
Let me see if I have to touch you, or can be 30 feet away. So yeah, I can be 30 feet.
You can also target them and put that on there, can't you?
Yep.
Cool.
Neat.
Because I don't remember what haste does exactly.
Few things.
There you go.
2 AC, advanced on dexterity saving throws, and
Yep.
And I will move over here. Let me count my spaces.
and an additional action. Nice.
Sweet.
That's the big one.
The 2 AC is actually probably maybe the most important one.
Galactor will move here.
Uh-huh.
And hold on here. Can I do this? No, I can't do that. Okay. And I'll end my turn because of that's the only thing I could do. Because I was going to see if I could hasten or quicken my mage armor, but I can't do that.
Mm-hmm. All right, you see the King's Guard, you see the 2 down here. They look at each other, and they run and try and tackle the bird. Together.
Okay.
They run and they tackle, but the bird slips away, and they can't get a hold of it. It's kind of fighting back, but they're unable to tackle it. Unfortunately, they did spend their actions.
King, your guards suck.
I mean, they're not exactly adept at fighting giant demon birds.
What do they expect trying to wrestle with the rock?
The
Wow.
rock.
Yeah, I went there. I had to do it. I'm sorry. You smell what I'm cooking.
Anyway, Chungus, you are up.
Okay, first order of business is to get mad.
All right, so you rage.
How mad is he?
You hear the Nova go behind and punch the other guy, going, "He can transform too."
He didn't really transform.
Second order of business. I'm gonna run.
See, I picture Chungus like turning like dark red when he rages, like bright red, like from head to toe.
So he's just blushing.
And then he's like, all of his muscles kind of pump up, you know.
Like the blood is flowing through him.
Chungus goes
So
super Chungus God.
Yeah.
Apparently.
He goes Super Saiyan. Basically, his hair stands on end and gets real spiky.
Just wait till he goes Ultra Instinct.
Wait, you take the Berserker, right? So how many attacks do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 attacks?
3 with haste, I think.
Well, your Frenzy lets you do another one, don't it?
If I frenzy, but that,
Oh, you didn't Frenzy. Gotcha.
yeah. This is regular.
But he does suffer a point of exhaustion at the end of the round. Or no, when rage ends only. So you could frenzy for the rest of combat
I could.
if combat lasts that long, or you don't die.
We'll find out.
You know what? Sure, let's frenzy.
All right, Chungus, swing away.
All right, I'm going straight for the big boy.
Go for it.
All right, so here's number 1.
Man.
Number 2.
Nice.
All right, second one hits. All right, so you hit into him. His skin is very leathery and tough.
Mm-hmm.
Chungus, you would remember this as hitting a like almost like a, what are they called here? They're not rhinos, but you know what I mean.
Hippo?
No. They're called something in the game. They're not exactly called rhinos in the game. I don't think, are they? Either they had like a name like a rhino, but not quite a rhino. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Rocksteady.
Rhinosauruses is what they're called.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, would he be Rocksteady or is he Bebop?
Well, that's the point. Probably would be more Bebop.
Are y'all a bunch of turtles then?
Yeah.
Prove or not.
Want some?
Here's number 3.
He's orange
Yeah.
turtle, he's green turtle, I'm blonde turtle.
Well, I mean, we know who's Donatello. For sure.
All right, so you hit him
Absolutely.
again. You know, so he takes that damage.
And the one from frenzy.
And you hit. All right.
And
job.
turn.
Good
Let's see.
job. You whooped up
Oh,
on his ass.
How's he
Oh.
looking? Still pretty green.
Yeah. Imagine we have to do a number on him.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Hit points are just a number.
It does pay well. That misses.
Feck.
That one misses.
Oh, rip. I guess I still have my bonus unarmed strike, right?
If you'd like.
Alright. Well, alright then.
We need to have a talk.
I guess I blew all my good rolls on the hunt.
You're rolling down here around a 6. We need you up around a 13 or
Yeah.
14.
I feel you.
There you
He
go.
rolled an 8. He got a 14. It didn't do any good.
No, I mean on the dice.
Ah. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I moved the wrong guard. We'll move that in. So this other guard will run in and try and help, because he can't get to the big guy. He's going to try and help Jalu attack the rock.
Thank you. I need it.
So I saw. It's going to be a different character just because I screwed him with the wrong character.
It's all good.
And he can't get a hold of the rock either. With his sword.
Slippery rocks.
A new challenger appears.
You all don't notice.
Nobody just showed up in the combat tracker.
This is true. But your characters don't notice.
As I'm trying to figure out whose turn it was on.
Uh-huh. The gentleman from the robed earlier that you all saw and met. You see one of the nobles stand. You all kind of don't really see it. Or one of the nobles stands up, removes kind of his hood and his outer clothing to reveal a robe. Oh, that's mean. I'm so doing it. This is gonna be mad. Ellie, Batoran, and the king.
Oh no.
I need. Let's see what happens. Ooh, fail. This could be bad.
Damn. DC 17.
Ah,
Oh,
son of a bitch.
shit.
So you don't see this, but a giant bolt of lightning. You hear the crackle from behind
Fuck
you
me.
as this giant bolt of lightning runs along the ground and shocks all of you.
Ow.
The nobles all scream and try and flee.
Fucking unconscious.
They are not exactly.
The bravest of nobles, but that's fine.
They're not
Pretty
combat
shit.
people.
No.
So they're all fleeing for the exit. All right, Ellie, you're up.
The fuck? Am I at 0 health now?
You're unconscious.
Indeed.
Son
You're
of a-
unconscious.
Gotta love that system shock.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You're the one that should have dodged it.
I know, but you rolled my deck save for me, and I would have preferred to have rolled it for myself, but I guess the beggars can't be choosers.
All right, Ellie, you're up.
Mm-hmm. Just considering what to do. Alright, well, I can't be asked to deal with that.
Bash one of the guards. Ah, yes.
Let's see. So where can I move that? So that's not engaging the rock, correct?
No.
But can you smell what he's cooking? That's the question.
And I don't seem to have a measuring tool.
What are you trying to measure?
How far I am from Nauthnee.
10 feet.
Giant demon thing.
Okay. So, casting Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
I think I grabbed the right one. Yeah. As angelic spirit creature things begin circling my area within 15 feet of me. Anything that starts its round or enters into that is going to have to make a saving throw. I'm exempting all the friendly people that I can see because it allows me to exempt any that I can see of my choosing.
Okay.
That's full action. Wait. No, I think I can do this as a... Yeah, so as Spare the Dying as part of my domain, I can do it as a bonus action.
Okay.
To stabilize Bartorin.
Yay!
Question mark.
Please work.
You can
That's-
stabilize him, yes.
There's no cast. It's just within 30 feet I can
Don't you have something
stabilize.
special about that if you stabilize a character using your... Spare the Dying?
I can... Well, normally Spare the Dying is touch, and it's a one action. I can cast it from 30 feet as a bonus action.
Oh, right.
My other bonus thing is healing people who are at 0.
Okay. Well, you're
Which
able to
I gotta
stabilize
work-
him then. So you
I gotta
stabilize
work up
him.
to that. I gotta get the other stuff rolling first, maybe. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So Spirit Guardians, stabilize, move forward.
Alright. So Batoran is stable.
Yay.
The king will go. Get back to friendly. The king's a little hurt. You know, he got shot by lightning.
Just a flesh wound.
Oh, shit. I forgot something very important with the king. That's okay.
Oh. Okay.
Don't worry about it. You see him ignite his sword again. His sword has extinguished when he got hit. You see him ignite again, and he will attack again. Swinging once. Hit. He does that. And he'll attack again and miss. He'll attack again. That way. Yeah. The Varrock will attempt to attack Jalu again.
So it's starting within my Spirit Guardians as well, so he'll have to deal with that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Not too bad. What is the thing on Spirit Guardians exactly?
Failure?
Failure, yes.
Alright.
Alright, it takes 19 points of damage. It squalls indefinitely as it's hit by that.
Nice.
The Varrock 2 will...
How far is Brock 2 from me?
10, 15... About 20 feet.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Why?
Oh,
The range is 15.
Oh, okay. It will attack one of the king's guards. And miss. And we'll try and scratch it.
I had to make a pit stop at Bartorin.
Ooh.
Otherwise, I'm gonna move over by Chungus.
So it scratches and hits the guard, the king's guard, right in the helmet, and kind of stuns it, and knocks it back hard.
Ow.
He's in pretty bad shape. The king's guard 1. We'll attack the Nephron. What does it do? For 1 minute, then I can... And so this this guard will look at Chungus. I can't do that. He goes, destroy it now. You get 1d4 on you get this makes a melee attacker. Okay. Command over. So on your next roll, either on your next attack and or saving throw roll, you get a 1d4 bonus.
Nice.
There you go. And then it will use its greatsword to swing at the giant monster. Hit.
Nice.
For 11 damage. The
Little bit.
Neveron will go.
So he's got to resist my thing.
Yeah, please do. Throw it up there.
Success.
He succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
It's either a pass or fail. It's not a half damage thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that with the buttons though.
If it's half damage, then just roll
Yeah.
damage. It'll automatically reduce it.
Will it?
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Half, yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
it does all that
Nice.
stuff. Part resistances and everything. So it kind of staggers a little bit, but yeah.
I'll use my I'm an angel to deal my level an additional radiant on that hit.
Okay.
So it's 6 more. Or 5 more, we're not 6. Other game.
Yeah.
5. All right, so it takes some of that. Ooh, this could be mean. All right. Well, Batorn's unconscious.
For now.
Yay me.
You see the Nephron raise its hands,
Fuck me.
and it casts Horror Nimbus. Let's see, Chungus. You can't be. You're immune, so you automatically succeed. And almost everybody else fails. Did he attack the king? The king is fine. Yeah, the king is fine. The king is automatically fine.
Mm.
Yeah, you can just choose to pass that. So you are frightened.
Hmm.
Galactor, you're up. And Chungus, you're unaffected because you're feared. Or you're raged.
Got it.
Because your rage, yeah, rage should mean you're immune to that. Or you're
When it
frightened to
comes to a spellcaster battle, Galactor holds the advantage.
Counterspell.
Yes, there's no better counterspell than Galactor is going to run up here and grapple him.
Nice.
Okay, so you run and tackle the guy.
Yes.
Give me a strength check.
Snap his neck.
My low rose.
Ugh.
No.
You tackle him.
It's
You're
time,
lucky he has
Vince. Close to the
disadvantage on
attacker.
strength checks. So you have grappled the Archmage. What do you want to do with him? Or what are you trying to accomplish, I should say?
Well, since I have him grappled, would you say I could technically use Shocking Grasp?
Sure. Why not?
Oh, that's great.
So what do I need to do? Does it have to be an advantage? Do I get advantage, or does it automatically hit since I have him grappled?
It automatically hits. I'll say it automatically hits.
Where'd I go?
Chungus?
No, Chungus disappeared.
I'm sorry, I was messing over him while I was. All right, so he takes 10 points of damage. You hear him scream out as you hit him, as you shocking him.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Guard Captain 3. Well, it should have auto-rolled that. I would have thought. Wisdom saving throw. He fails. He's still frightened. This Guard Captain. 14. What is the DC on that? Yeah. No.
I had to scroll up to see what it is.
So he's still frightened.
It's,
Jungus,
okay.
you hear everybody else around you screaming and kind of shielding their eyes as this dude turns into a giant disco ball.
Trippy.
A rainbow disco ball.
Basically, I was going to say frightened gives you disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls. The source of fear is in line of sight, and you can't move closer to the source of the fear.
Yeah. Well,
So-
the guards are so frightened that they are unable to do anything.
Yeah.
So what do you do, Chungus?
I'm gonna start wailing on this this birdie here.
Okay. That hits. You get a plus 1d4. So that automatically hits. So it's, it's a hit. Alright, you hurt it pretty badly.
Number 2.
That hits. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to check how much health it's got left. Alright. It's hurt still.
Number 3.
Alright, that hits. Alright. Still fairly wounded.
And the last one.
9 plus roll your d4. 3, 12. I don't believe that hits. No.
Oh well.
Close. So it's really badly hurt.
Got some
Jalu,
dents in it. That's all that matters.
Oh boy.
you're very, very afraid of the giant monster and his giant trippy disco ball like acid trip attack thing that you just did.
Would it be possible to hit the rock without looking at the dude? Or is it not going to work that way?
We'll let fate decide that.
That's not too...
I will say yes, you're able to kind of shield yourself from him and attack him in a certain way, yes.
Okay. We will try.
Although I believe the disadvantage will automatically come in anyway.
Yeah.
What'd you drop?
Dropped a 10. Yeah.
Click down there and click advantage, and then roll it again.
There we go.
That hits.
Let's see. Did the damage. Okay.
It takes.
And
All right. Yeah, you hit it. It takes it.
yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, sure. We'll spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
You're back.
Okay.
Let's see. Strikes. All right. Oh, it's 14. 6. That'd be 20. Forgot to click advantage.
Okay, so you hit 20. Roll damage for me. All right, you kill it.
All right.
You only needed a 6 to kill it.
Nice. Guess I can't move towards that guy, so I think.
Yeah, you can only move backwards.
Let's see, 1,
No, that's not the wording.
15, 20.
You can only retreat.
You cannot move closer to it. It doesn't specify what direction you have to move.
Based on his current position, unless he wants to go around the long
Exactly.
way, which would be backwards.
Joe's gonna run towards the Archmage.
All right, and then you make a Wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Oh, right.
He'll go play with the guy that isn't a jerk.
Let's see. Nope.
No.
No.
That was a no. You failed.
Okay, so what happens then?
You're still frightened.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what it was the save was against, so.
The fear. The Varrock will attempt to attack.
Alright.
Scared witless. Not the Varrock, but the guard will attempt to attack. Still frightened. But still managed to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Despite his fear. And do that. Then he'll make a Wisdom saving throw. And fail. The Archmage wrapped up. I guess he needs to grapple because he is grappled. I guess restrained or grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Grappled would be the appropriate one, I suppose. He will attempt to shocking grasp you back.
Mm. Shocking match.
He hits. Wait, what's your AC?
I've not had a chance to do my one thing yet, so it's only 12.
Yeah. So he grabs you by the face and just basically shocks you, and you lose concentration on your haste spell. The nobles will continue to flee. Ellie, you're up.
The king got huge!
King got swole, baby!
Alright, well I know he's not here, but I'm going to use Cure Wounds just in time. Cure Wounds is a 3rd level spell.
Hot damn.
To heal for maximum 24 plus 5, 29 health on Bartoran.
Awesome.
By the way, all the nobles flee out of the room.
Cool.
Say what?
All the nobles flee out of the room.
Oh yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah.
So since I don't need to roll it, if you could heal 29 hit points on Bartoran, please.
Done.
And then Ellie is currently 10 feet from the big guy, so not moving closer. I'm staying 10 feet away from him. And placing myself right here where I'm now 10 feet away from the rock as well. And do I have any other? No, I don't.
You said that with some significance. You want to explain that to me?
Which part?
You like, now I'm 10 feet from the rock and the big guy. Like, you said that with some significance.
They're
like...
both inside spiritual guardians now.
Oh, okay.
Because the range was 15, but the rock was 20 away.
Okay.
Awesome.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Bartoran. You are
Cool.
no longer unconscious.
And
You're...
I am not frightened.
Oh, my wisdom save?
Yes, please.
Sorry, Bartor.
It's okay, go ahead.
You succeed. You are no longer
Nice.
frightened. Now, Batorn, you get up. You're able to get up.
Sweet.
You'll spend half your movement to get up. No, it's 10 feet. Is it half
Yeah.
movement or 10 feet?
Hmm.
That was
Oh.
half.
Is it
think
gonna
it's
matter?
half. It might, depending on what he wants to do. Yeah, I think it's half.
Yeah, I think it's half.
Which, as a
15.
half elf,
Yeah.
you get 30 feet, which means you lose 15 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. Is it 15
Yeah, it's
feet
half.
to get behind him?
Define behind him. Like, where are you trying to get to?
Around the
The
other side.
giant demon thing.
You want
I
to be
figured
next to
that way.
Chungus.
Yeah.
On the other side of him. That's what you're saying.
I'd say you could probably get there, yeah.
Cool. He's currently engaged with other people, correct?
In the grandest sense of things, in the simplest terms, yes.
So, I get my sneak attack, correct?
Sure.
Awesome. Alright, cool. Do I also have do I have advantage on attacks or no, since I'm behind him and he's presently engaged with other people?
Would you get advantage in this situation? As big as he is.
Yeah. 2 against like 7. But size
I'll say yes. I'll say you get your advantage.
Alright, I will attack with my rapier.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet. So, sneak attack damage, so first.
Okay.
And it's also another, so 1d4 of poison damage, because I do have my
It's
blades
not.
poisoned. I applied poison to my blades.
It's not.
How is it not?
It's not.
Has it been a full minute?
It's not.
It's the creature type.
Alright,
Yeah,
then
creature
they're
can
not
use this
poisoned anymore.
Well,
I'm saying you're telling you, sticking this monster with poison, it's not poisoned.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a demon or devil or whatever.
yeah.
So so what you're saying is the poison has no effect.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay. I only get my sneak attack damage once.
Correct.
Do I still have advantage with my other attack?
Yes.
Okay.
That hits. Although you do need to kind of target the monster.
Well, I thought I was targeting him. Oh, that's max
Click.
damage, so that's 28 damage altogether.
There
Is
you
are your weapons magical in any way? Hopefully.
No, they're just standard, so that's
Nope,
14.
so we're
Damn.
partially resistant.
Well, it's still damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Anything else?
Since we got to get out of this, I'm asking the god to bless my weapons.
So that's it.
Oh, and that's my turn. Sorry.
All right.
Forgot to end it.
You see the king kind of inhale and kind of invigorate himself. And you see him swing his sword.
Jesus Christ.
And he'll attack again. And miss.
Ah.
Alright, the rock.
It's within range of spirit guardians.
Uh-huh. Don't matter. He
Success.
succeeded.
So he's gonna take half.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then it will attack and miss, and its talons and hit. 13 points of damage. That King's Guard looks pretty beat up. He looks pretty.
He's not looking so hot.
He's fine.
King Guard 1. He will attempt to not be frightened. He will attempt attack. Miss. He'll attack again. And miss.
Sure.
And then he will throw a wisdom saving throw. And succeed. Hey, he steals himself. He starts his turn. Do you want to do your Wicks of Spirit Guardians? Or is it end or start?
At the start of their turn.
Well, it's the start of his turn, please. He fails.
And +5, I'm using my 1 per turn radiant damage thing from being an angel.
Alright, so he's a bit hurt. He will try and... You see him like trying to reach out and grab a hold of the king.
Jerk.
Dick.
Ah! Right. He succeeds. Actually, what's the king's? He succeeds.
Yeah.
The king could also roll a 20, right?
Yeah, he could. The king can contest it.
Oh boy.
No.
Nope,
Ah,
nope.
Damn
damn
it,
it, just
king.
missed.
Alright, so the king is grappled.
Missed it by 2.
And now you see the Nephron try and basically just engulf his entire head.
2. Oh, shit. Oh, no, not the king.
So the king takes 35 points of damage as you hear the armor, you hear his helmet kind of start being crunched in the jaws of this giant beast. Monster.
He's taking like 60 damage and he's not even in yellow yet. He's fine.
He's fine.
He's now grappled and his head is inside this monster's mouth. Galactor, you still have this guy grappled at the moment.
Right. Can I throw him to the ground in between me and Jalu? And, like, still keeping him grappled?
Like, you want to, like, pick him up and, like, body slam him, basically?
Yes.
Give me a strength check. 13. Disadvantage. Alright, so he tries to fight back, and he kind of hooks his foot for a second, but then you're able to kind of, like, basically prime up and drop him. Okay, he's now laid in between you and Chungus. Or Galactor, or Jelly. One of you all.
He's in between you and an ally.
Uh-huh.
And then I will hit him with some shocking grasp.
Okay. 15. Takes 15 points damage.
And in my turn.
Alright, Kingsguard 3. He will attempt to hit the rock. Miss. He will swing again. And hit.
I'm hoping Jalu curb stomps him.
I've got plans.
Nice.
12. He
Well,
fails.
I put him on the ground because I didn't know if you would have advantage with me holding him, but I know if he's on the ground, you have advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna try and maneuver, so I was kind of flanking, hoping that would be advantage, but that works too.
Yeah, totally works.
Well, that's weird.
Then again, could do this thing.
Okay. And wisdom saving throw. He resisted. and is able to stop being frightened. Actually, no, he wasn't frightened to begin with. This is the dude that succeeded last time. Yeah, lucky
got better.
bastard.
I know, right? Just has that
That luck.
juice in him. Yeah.
Chungus, you're up.
Just gonna keep swinging at the big guy.
All right.
Is advantage still in play?
It is.
Nice.
I love how y'all keep having advantage and just rolling the
Yeah.
same number.
I know, it's great.
Snake eyes.
All right, you hit him. You only get 3 attacks this time.
Yep.
You missed.
And here's the third one.
That one misses.
We got 1 hit in.
Well, 3 ain't bad. That's what Meatloaf said, wasn't it?
Statistics be damned.
Jalou, you're up.
There you go. Gonna hit this guy with my quarterstaff. Okay, I get another roll.
Yes, you have another roll.
You had advantage and disadvantage on.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
It's automatic because the fear thing is still affecting.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not facing
So,
All right,
You
so a hit. I'm gonna do the damage for that
mhm,
there, and then there's one additional thing I'm gonna do.
mhm.
I'm gonna use stunning strike.
Uh-huh.
Key point. And let's see. Is to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned.
Can you roll that, or do I have to roll that?
I don't have anything to roll. I don't think.
Okay. What's the saving throw? I'm assuming 10's. Yeah.
So 14.
And he is stunned?
He's stunned until the end of my next turn.
All right, he is stunned. I don't remember what stunned does exactly.
Let me pull it up real quick. I had it open. Okay, stunned. Stunned creatures incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh,
Nice.
so it can't move, right? Or it can't
Yeah.
attack.
It can only speak falteringly.
Interesting.
Yes.
That
Indeed.
matters.
Yes. It does.
I guess if you think about it, in a way, it does matter because some spellcasters, like some spells, need verbal components. So if they're stunned, they can't really speak the spell fully through.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why it's in there.
More hits. Resisted. Got another because it's, advantage.
Kick his ass.
All right. Then I guess I still got my bonus, right?
Sure.
All right. Flurry
I'm
of
curious
blows.
what all the attacks are from.
Well, I was supposed to. Hang on.
You did the quarterstaff attack,
Yeah, I did.
and then attack, damage, attack, damage. I'm like,
Oh.
I see
see
one
two
attack
attacks.
up here. I see 3 attacks. I'm confused with what all 3 attacks are from.
I know I get 2 because I get my extra attack. So I think it was 1 too many. So take that last one off.
Okay. I like because you don't have
That's what
you don't have haste anymore.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay,
things,
it happens.
so-
Yeah, I was going through this going. That seems like a lot of attacks.
Yeah, I was
Like-
kind of feeling that too. I was like, wait a second, I think I fucked up.
I thought maybe he's doing like flurry of blows. And it's like quarterstaff. Like,
No, I am now. I'm doing flurry of blows now.
all right, now you hit.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Okay, that misses.
Oh. All right, we're good.
Okay. And Kingsguard will attack again. And miss. And again. And automatic miss. And fail his wisdom save throw. That guy isn't going to succeed. Alright, this guy's,
He's all kinds of fucked.
For the moment, he is. What do you think he can actually do?
He's grappled, he's stuttering, he automatically fails strength and dex checks, like... Bad day to be a nerd.
Was I supposed to roll for my fear thing?
Yes, please.
Okay. So that was wisdom, right?
Yes, please.
I'm safe. Damn
You
it.
fail.
Of course. Still afraid.
Should have laid off the shrooms.
Well, you know.
Alright, he'll just pull out a dagger and try and stab Goloktor with it.
He can't right now, it automatically fails.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
I thought he had disadvantage.
I think it
How many
doesn't
fails
matter.
strength and dexterity saving throws?
Yeah.
That's not a
Oh,
crit,
saving
yeah.
throw, saving throw.
Yeah.
I thought it's saving and ability. Got it.
No.
Because that would suck.
That ends his turn. Ellie, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to cast... Where is it? Spiritual Weapon. Beside Chungus and beside Naufashni. I don't have a token for it, but it's going to be there and it's attacking him.
Okay.
Not so much.
Nope.
But it's still there.
Nice.
I think that'll be it.
Wait, it doesn't get it's a spiritual weapon, so I would assume it
I
does not.
don't know.
I'm gonna go with no.
Alright, that's what I figured. Cause, like, I figure like because it's a spiritual weapon,
It's
not
a
a physical
melee
thing.
spell attack, which
Yeah.
is treated the same as a melee attack, but it uses your spell modifier instead of your melee modifier. But I don't know how all those rules work.
I'm gonna say no as the DM. But Tori,
Perfectly
you're
good
up.
with that.
Okay. Well, with my rapier. Hits.
Okay.
Down with my 3-inch short sword. And that misses.
Mm-hmm.
And I will end my turn.
All right.
It's not letting me end my turn in the combat tracker.
It did.
Okay, there it goes.
It moved on my screen. It just takes a minute.
Yeah, I guess. Weird.
Oof. Oof.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the king will attempt to attack. And fail. We'll attempt again.
Yeesh.
Fail. Sounds like the king needs haste.
Yikes.
He's
And
fine.
we'll attempt one last time.
Glocktor currently has his hands tied up.
True.
He will stab and hit with that. And does some damage.
Nice.
The rock will attack.
The rock will resist.
Ah, yes, you need to do your thing first. He succeeded.
Advantage. Interesting.
It does.
Well, he still takes some. Suck it.
Oh, heavy damage. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the red.
Okay. My 1 per turn, I'll apply the damage to that rock, so 5 more radiant. Since I missed everything on the big guy.
Alright, you see the rock raise up its wings. Let's see, it's within 15 feet.
Did he just go from heavy to wounded?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was adjusting due to your thing. I didn't put.
As hoping it would push him over. Guess not.
No.
Damn.
Everybody's within 15 feet. Yep, everybody's within 15 feet. You see him flap his wings real quick, and all of a sudden the room fills with this kind of almost fine powder. And you all begin to start choking.
Rude.
Let's see, who succeeded? King's Guard failed.
Damn it.
King's Guard failed. King Gwyn failed. Succeeded. King succeeded. King's Guard 3 succeeded. Ellie failed. Batoran failed. Jungus succeeded.
Yeah, he's got like 6. He's got a +6 constitution.
Congratulations, you are all poisoned.
Ah, fuck me.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Chungus, don't you have advantage on poison stuff being a dwarf?
He's not a dwarf.
You're a gnome. Never
No.
mind.
I'm a gnome.
What type of gnome are you?
Forest gnome.
Nice.
You
A
attack.
muscle gnome.
Attack again. This time you will hit. Where's the sound of that?
Oh, damn it. Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, it's Nalf's turn. Let's see.
It is.
Bebop's turn.
He succeeds.
When did they gain advantage?
I think they've had it since the beginning.
Against spell attacks? Since y'all started this combat?
How did they fail any then? Okay.
Yeah, you fail every once in a while with advantage. I mean, ask everybody in this party. You have failed miserably with attacks. The Nalf will try and basically crush the king.
So it still takes half damage.
Still takes damage though.
That's fine.
Tiny bit.
Ah, it's in red. Oh,
Right.
shit, and so's the king.
Yeah.
And he will bite again.
Yeesh.
You see blood beginning to pour out from underneath the
Damn.
helmet of the king.
He's fine.
Galactor, you're up.
How heavily hurt is this guy? Seem to be.
Is he coughing up blood?
He's a bit hurt, yeah.
Well, I mean, I can really the thing I can only do is do some more shocking grass. I don't think my chaos boat would do very well.
I mean, I had an idea, like,
What's your idea?
like a thing to try to knock him back, and then you just kind of like hold out your fist and just reverse punch him. But that requires Jalu to succeed on his shit. But if you have something better, go for it. I'm just thinking of funny ha-has.
Well, okay, so I do know what I'm going to do. I'm going to quicken spell mage armor to put that on me. And then I will just use shocking grass.
All right.
Okay.
Would that even work though if I like knocked the archmage into Galactor? Could he potentially?
It would do the most basic and blunt damage.
Okay.
I'm afraid to get up off this, dude. I really am, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so he takes 8 points of damage.
But at least my AC's 15 now. So.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw the image in my head of that happening, and I was like, that'd be hilarious.
Alrighty. So what else?
That's about all I can do.
Alrighty. He will attempt to attack the rock. And miss. And miss. Alright, he is poisoned. I don't remember what that does exactly.
Disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
Oh, he's also going to do something else, too. Oh, I never clicked it for everybody, it looks like. Huh. Well, I thought it would just roll it. But apparently it just won't. Like, huh. What the hell with it? Roll my damn self. Alright, he takes 4 points of damage. Alright, he'll attack. And miss. And miss. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Succeeds. He is not poisoned. Chungus, you're up.
I'm just gonna do what I do best. Keep swinging.
Okay. Hit. Yeah, he partially resisted that, but you hit him.
Number 2.
Mm-hmm. We hit. Okay.
Death by
And the last
1,000
swing.
cuts.
Miss. Jelly,
He's
you're up.
orange.
All right.
Hit.
Hit.
Okay.
Extra attack. Again.
Hit. Okay.
Okay, and then a key point, another flurry of blows.
How many more do you have?
I have only one left after this. I
Okay.
had 5 before the thing started.
It's round 4.
Yeah. Let's see. Number strike. This. Number strike.
Miss.
So wouldn't those have advantage though?
They would. They would.
But you're also frightened.
Yes. So you don't have disadvantage. Hence why you keep clicking advantage. Hence why you keep having advantage, and it keeps canceling it out.
Okay.
Now you need a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn to see if you stop being frightened.
Right.
No.
Poor Valo.
God damn it.
It's like, am I never gonna be rid of this fear?
And now the Archmage is free of stunned. Which, yeah.
Still grappled.
But
I
he's
know.
not free of Galactor.
No, he is not.
No, I know. You're gonna make me pay for that.
Alright, so the knight takes 4 points of damage. I'm sorry, 10 points of damage. And you see him fall, wheezing and gasping.
What a pansy.
Unconscious. Where is dying? He falls unconscious. The Archmage, no longer stunned, you see him say something. Alright. Could be better, could be worse. Alright, so what does he do exactly? Aha! Oh, yes. All of a sudden, the Archmage, he cast Time Stop.
Fuck.
God damn it.
He arrives here. And then then all of a sudden, a bolt of lightning springs forth from him.
He's not a sorcerer.
Let's see, the king gets a reroll on that.
It depends on how many rounds he got with his time stop. So he could probably, make
If
it
he's
over.
casting time stop, Jesus.
That's what he cast, yes. Alright, so they all fail. One of them succeeded.
We fought an Archmage in our last campaign, didn't we? And he did the same thing.
Well,
Time stop and just like lightning bolted us all.
This would be like a level 16 wizard then.
It's actually level 18,
Nine.
that's okay. And so this lightning bolt. So as you all stand frozen, the Archmage appears here and then casts a lightning bolt down the course of all the knights, wounding them all. Surprisingly, not as bad as you thought. Four dies outright. The others are wounded to varying degrees. The king looks very hurt, by the way.
He's fine.
And he's no longer grappled. The Archmage. Ellie, you're up.
Let's see. I shift up to here. Okay, that puts them all in range now. Alright, so I'm gonna move over. I'm going to have... my action... Da-da-da-da-da... I'm going to use Channel Divinity.
Mm-hmm.
On who else poisoned?
You are. Batoran
In the-
is.
But not Chungus.
No. Chungus is not.
Okay. I use Channel Divinity, Path to the Grave to make Nauf Eshni. Well, first I'll attack with my stupid sword, and then I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I have my spiritual weapon attack now first, just in case it does hit,
Nope.
which it doesn't. And then I'm going to use Path to the Grave on him to give him vulnerability to all of the next attack's damage that me or an ally hits him with. I don't have a button for that, but he is now cursed.
Okay.
Nice.
With Path to the Grave. And so that's my action. I did my move. I did my bonus action. That's all I can do.
Mm-hmm.
You are not cursed. He is cursed.
Cool. Well,
He's got a kind of curse on him.
I'm poisoned, so I no longer get my sneak attack. And it's just regular attack rolls, I guess, because it would technically be at advantage, but then it's disadvantage, so it just kind of cancels each other out, correct?
You'll still get sneak attack just because an ally's within 5 feet of it,
Oh,
right?
this is true.
You just don't get advantage.
Yeah, I just don't get advantage, so I get to roll
Flat.
It was a 13, yeah.
Oh,
It hits.
why is it? Oh,
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It hits anyway, so. And then I get to roll a d4 for the poison damage on my weapon. 2 points of poison damage. And then.
What are you attacking?
The same
I'm
thing.
still attacking. I'm still attacking not the demon thing.
So how does that work with resistance and vulnerability at the same time?
Well, he's immune.
Oh, he's immune?
No, I mean to the normal damage.
It would just be flat out. It would just cut in half. It would, because the vulnerability normally would give you double damage, but because he's resistant, it's half damage, and so it flats out to even.
Okay, then. And then I'll just attack him. Alright.
Interesting.
But he's still immune to the poison.
Okay.
Let's see, so
Max damage.
resistance and then vulnerability are applied. Okay. Cool.
And then. So I can still move, correct?
If you haven't moved, yes.
Cool. So. But if. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna move over to this son of a bitch.
Aha!
I assume you're going to use your bonus action to do that?
He did. He used his bonus action to attack with his offhand.
Yeah.
Aha, indeed.
Well, before that happens...
So why am I still... why am I targeting the king? I should not be targeting the king.
That was my fault. Don't worry about the king. Don't worry about the optics.
Oh, I can use my bonus action to disengage in my regular move action.
Yeah, but you used your bonus action.
Ah, shit, that's right, I did. Fuck. Forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Double dipping. No, I did that first.
So,
we all make mistakes.
So as you run past, the Nelf will swing around with his giant hand and attack you.
Damn. Plus 10 to hit? Shit.
So how a backhand?
And you take 14 points of damage as it smacks you as you fly past and scratches at you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And your curse is worn off, correct?
Correct.
Okay. is no longer cursed. Cool. The king.
Oh, I still get to make my Constitution save to no longer be poisoned, right?
Yes, please. As did Ellie. No,
Oh, why is it? Oh, it's still.
would have mattered if you failed either way.
I think I passed.
You passed. Yeah, you dropped a 3. So,
yeah, I know.
You dropped a 4. You failed either way.
I know.
The king will attempt to get free first.
I love that one of the king's guards is set as an enemy. What do we not know about that guy?
The king fails. As he cannot wrestle himself free. It's because I mouse over, and when I do my push to talk, it automatically changes it for some reason.
Oh shit, that was a check, not a saving throw. My bad, I rolled the wrong one.
Same thing.
Still, yeah.
No,
You are not succeeding
damage on
either
it.
way. The king is in bad shape. He is very hurt at this point. He is basically fighting for his life.
He's fine.
I rolled a Constitution check instead of a Constitution save.
He hits.
Fuck.
See? Fine.
Hits for that. Hits for that. It attacks. It misses. You see blood pulling out from underneath his helmet. His
The only
helmet
hit
is
point that matters
crushed.
is the last one.
Huh?
The only hit point that matters is the last one.
Yep.
The Varrock does
Resist.
that. He will attack the King's Guard. And hit. For that.
Okay.
Okay. And he will kill off the King's Guard.
Fuck.
King's Guard 1, which is that one, will attack the Nelf and attempt to... It'll attack the head of the Nelf and try and free the king. Hits.
Good hit.
But he's unable to do so. He'll attack again. And miss. The Nelf, again, will basically bite down. Okay. Okay. Will basically
I'm gonna
bite
add
down
5 more.
on the head of the king.
Does 5 more radiant do anything to him?
No. I mean, it
Okay.
hurts him, but no. You hear crushing, and the king falls out of his mouth. His helmet is crushed almost completely.
He seems fine.
Oh, fuck.
The Nelf will turn around and will charge here. And he will snatch up and attack Ellie.
Mm.
Oh, she seems fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Ellie is unconscious.
Propaganda and lies.
The Nelf will now turn and attack Batoran.
Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, thank God it misses.
Gloctor, you're up.
Oh boy.
I know this thing has stuff for magic.
Hey, why is my AC 15? Should be 17.
I'm going to try and cast Chaos Bolt at level 3 at it.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Critical.
Alright, so that crits.
Okay, so for some reason, whenever I try...
You're casting it at what level?
Level 3.
Okay.
Whenever I try to add more dice,
hang on.
it adds the wrong dice to it, so I'm gonna have to.
Well, you're gonna
throw...
hang on.
Okay.
Let's go down here. What level is that spell? 3rd.
Counter spell.
Thought he had that. So, as you start casting Chaos Bolt, the Archmage, you see him wave his hand. And he does. And you see the Chaos Bolt begin to form in your hand and then fade into nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to try?
That'd be it.
Okay. Kingsguard 3 will attempt to attack the rock. And miss. Attempt again. And miss. Attempt a saving throw. He succeeds. He is no longer frightened. Chungus, you are up.
Alright, time to hit this thing again and hopefully kill it.
Alright, it takes some of that damage.
I'm gonna do it again.
Here you go.
That hits.
Yeah,
Oh,
where was that earlier?
I know.
Right?
Alright, take some of that damage.
Wasn't as good as it could have been, though. And one more for good measure.
That hits. That is just enough to bring down the Nelf.
hot damn.
Alright. Is that thing dying end the fear, or is it still go?
That would end the fear, yes.
Thank God.
For movement, I will get right in his face.
Okay.
Awesome.
Alright. Sign to the frightened. Gonna use key point for, is it Step of the Wind? And dash is a bonus action.
Yep.
Okay.
And go right opposite this dude.
Okay.
And then gonna attack.
So you still have the.
Yeah, I still had the fear.
Fails either way.
Yeah. I mean, it should have been at a. Well, yeah, it didn't matter. Let me try it this way. Second attack.
Okay, that hits.
Hit.
Alright, take some of the damage.
Okay. Bonus action on Armored Strike.
Okay. Crit.
Nice.
Pow, right in the kidda.
Yeah.
So take some
I
damage.
don't think I can do it now. That's about it.
All right. So, as you all are attacking this guy, Chungus, Batoran, you see into his hand. His hand begins to glow an icy color.
Oh, fuck.
And you see him point at both of you all.
God damn it.
You all fail.
Hmm.
And an eternal, almost gripping wind blasts you both straight in the face.
Do I see this coming? Can't I use my uncanny dodge to take half damage?
No, it's not a dex save, it's a con save.
That's not how uncanny dodge works. If I see an attack coming, I can use my reaction to take half damage.
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
Ellie is dying. Okay.
I'm unconscious again.
You're unconscious. Not dying, though.
Why not?
I'm curious as to why not either. That's...
It said his status is dying.
Yeah, but it didn't know he was dying. Huh.
Oh, I clicked the button when I saw my name pop up.
I'll plug it. There you go. One fail.
Yeah, it wasn't automatic.
The king is down. The rock charges. He will attack the king's guard again. And miss. Actually, he should be attacking. Yeah, he missed anyway. And miss. King's Guard 1 is still alive somehow. And he will attack the Archmage. I miss. And hit. Alright, take some of that damage. Galactor, you're up.
Glocktor will run down here because that's about 25 feet. And slap his last healing potion into Ellie's mouth.
There's also one on her belt, but yeah.
Well, I know one thing. Guys do not rummage around in girls' purses. So, hey! You're getting, what is it? 2d4 plus 4 or whatever?
Yes, 2d4 plus 4.
There you go. Roll you 2d4 plus 4.
Oh, you want me to roll it?
Oh yeah, I'll
need
let
to
you roll
yes.
it.
Plus 4.
I would just roll the 2d4 and then just add 4 to it after.
However you want to do it.
You can push. You can also in the square push 4, and it'll add 4 to it, so you get 9 points damage back.
9 points.
Yeah.
As soon as I can find that. Okay.
Alright, so you're not completely dying.
Not dying at all, in fact.
Does that take a action?
It does.
Okie dokie.
King's Guard will attempt to attack the rock. And hit. And for some damage. Attacks again. For some damage. And he manages to slice off the head of the rock.
Dang. Credit
That
to
guy
Chibbin.
metal.
I can help a
Chungus,
fucking
you're-
mage.
Help sing songs of this man.
Chungus, your face is frozen. Your eyes are barely able to be open. It is like being in the deepest, darkest cold you've ever experienced. What do you do?
I'm not gonna let him get away with it.
Okay.
It's not getting away.
Hit. Okay. So you hit him with your mace, or your maul, or your hammer,
I'm gonna do it again.
and you crit.
Dang, buddy.
Goodbye, Archmage.
Alright. You
Good.
kill the Archmage.
Get fucked.
Fuck that bastard.
Full damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, fuck you.
You've killed the Archmage. The giant beast lays dead. The king lays dead. The Archmage lays dead.
No, he's not dead. He's dying.
His helmet is crushed in and almost touching itself on the sides.
That's what magic's for.
Yeah.
So, for curiosity's sake, does there happen to be, let's say, a bunch of diamond encrusted stuff around?
There it does.
About 300 gold worth?
I'm sure there probably is.
Where at, by chance?
There's one on the scepter sitting beside the throne. There's a giant diamond on it.
Anything maybe smaller that just has like a lot of small diamonds in it?
There's one on the crown.
I'm gonna go to this scepter and break it.
Anything of lesser value?
1 second, I got my battery.
I'm sure the king will forgive you if you're using it to heal him.
Yeah, Doctor, do I need to make a strength check?
I was
to break
hoping
this?
to like find a small ring or necklace or something with a lot of small diamonds on it.
Is it a gold scepter? Please tell me it's a gold scepter.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, he wasn't even here.
Oh.
Is there anybody?
Wasn't
Is there like a necklace or ring or anything with a lot of small diamonds on it?
Glocktor wants to break the scepter.
You look around, most of the nobles are gone, so they didn't take all their stuff, and the throne doesn't really have a whole lot of jewelry and stuff like that.
Alright. I guess it's the staff.
Is it gold with a big old diamond on it?
It's kind of, it kind of comes up and then puts a round spherical diamond on the top of it.
All right. Glocktor breaks the top of the staff off, rips the diamond out, throws the top of the staff at Bartoran's dead body, and then gives Ellie the diamond.
Bonus action, I'll stabilize Bartoran.
Okay.
And
I know you want it.
Yes, I do. It's gold. I'm totally gonna take that and hawk it.
I hope you didn't fail a death save anytime, because that just hurt you more.
am I sure there aren't a smaller set of diamonds around?
You look around the room, you can't find one now.
Well, it'd have to be something I'd look for like 30 seconds at most. Okay. Taking this giant priceless diamond. She's going to cast Revivify on the king.
Okay.
Take the helmet off first.
It's Resurrection.
Okay.
So as she's holding the diamond in one hand, has the other one on his body, she's praying to Weejoss to return life to this poor, beaten and crushed man who has fought so valiantly for his kingdom. And in her name, I beseech her to grant him life once more, and not to pass him across into death's embrace.
Alright. So, the king pries the helmet off and regains his health, his life.
Yeah, I guess we'd take the helmet off first.
You might want to, because it'll kill him the moment you revivify him, but hey, there's that.
How many large pieces of diamond do we have? Yeah.
So you revivify him. And he stands.
He gasps back to life with 1 hit point.
Well, as he stands up. he starts to get a little fuzzy looking and kind of faded looking. As does the room. Everything kind of gets almost transparent.
Mm-hmm.
Do we look transparent?
You all do not, but the room does.
Okay.
Is that piece of gold I threw at Bartoran turning transparent?
It is.
So
Everything in this room besides you people, the five of you,
Damn it.
look, start to fade into transparency. And then you start to see, in place of the pillars in the room and the statues, you start to see trees. The floor starts to turn into grass. It all begins to fade, and you find yourself, after a minute or so of this, you find yourself standing in the middle of a field, surrounded with trees and grass. The throne room is gone.
Fun times.
Ellie's confused for a few seconds, then snaps out of it and goes over to cast Cure Wounds on Bartoran. So he gets 13 hit points back.
As you all are standing here, you begin to see the image of Astus appear almost heavenly in the sky in front of you. As heroes, you have restored that part of the timeline, but there is no time. Wastri is after the gift of Alara. You must stop him immediately.
Am I conscious?
Yes.
You are now.
Awesome.
Can
I
I
yell
have
at
a
him.
history or insight of what a gift of Alora is?
Alara, you must restore the 5 pieces. It is the only way to defeat him. Retrieve it, or he will do unreparable harm. You can, if you'd like.
Do I need history or insight?
History, please.
I yell up at the guy, I'll do it, but I want a magic weapon for what we just did. Or at least magify my weapons.
Gloctor throws his +1 great sword at Bartoran.
You all get...
Great sword does nothing for I can't wield a great sword.
You all have
That
never
goes off
heard of
strength.
this.
We will do as you say, Lady of our Fates.
And you see Astus vanish into the darkness, or into the sky, not the darkness.
Looking around us, can I make a survival check to see how much danger we may be standing in this area?
Sure.
Here's even a question along with that. As much as we've been in and out of Greyhawk recently, does it look like we're in the same location, just a different time before Greyhawk?
Make a...
Because we've been seeing these surroundings and kind of the lay of the mountains and the water nearby and everything quite a bit.
Give me an insight. Ellie?
That's something I can fail.
Yes! Yes, you can!
Nailed it.
God. Y'all understand rules. I will tell you, you have been around here enough to realize that this is roughly the same lay of the land. You aren't certain perfectly, but you have it. It is.
Yeah, I had a feeling as everything faded out, it was the same terrain.
Chungus,
Where the hell are we?
as you look out, you see something
When
you recognize.
the hell are we?
Oh, shit. In caveman times.
What do I see?
Dactyls everywhere.
Can I send this to him? Yes, I can.
I was just thinking that.
Did you see what I sent you?
I think so.
Yes, you see a pack of them running across the open spot.
Oh. And Kylo.
I'm sorry, what was that, Chungus?
We're home.
Shadow looks very confused. What do you mean?
As you all, like, oh shit, we're in Chungus this time.
As you all are running, you can hear the trample over on the distance, and you'll see a pack of those running across.
Oh.
Actually, I'm sorry, those are the wrong ones.
Pack of what?
Pack of Tyrex.
Those are not Ankylosaur.
Yeah, that's
I see nothing.
Ankylosaurs.
Oh, that's that. What?
That's the
What?
same image. It's literally the same image.
Ankylosaur are the short, turtly ones with giant maces for tails.
Hang on, I'll just show you a picture on the freaking map.
Discord or something. Or yeah. But,
give me a second. I'll show you a picture. This is.
Oh.
What y'all see? A pack of those, kind of trampling along through the open grasslands.
No, cue the
That looks like a Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
No, nobody. Okay.
A pack of Gallimimus.
Oh, you know with the Chungus. Are those things dangerous?
You look across the field and you see a pack of Marlboros.
And that is where we will end this session.